Bad Guys, your favourite superhero themed tabletop gaming show for emotionally14.com and in association with There Will Be Games. I'm one of your ever lovable hosts, Brad Harmer Barnes, and I'm joined by the aged P.
Ian Harmer.
And of course, the man who won't leave.
Dave Mustard.
Hey!
Still here.
He's still here. He's a man who won't leave. He'd be off brand if he left.
I'm wedged in the corner
Yeah,
of the sofa.
yeah, because joining us on this sofa, rendering us into three tiny salacious crumbs, is Blake Harmer. Okay, so last time we are conventionally a tabletop gaming show, but this time we have the opportunity to feature a superhero movie like we do occasionally. Previously we featured Batman The Long Halloween Part 1, and we decided the best way to follow that up was Batman The Long Halloween Part 2.
Revolutionary, wasn't it?
We were all through it. Blake wasn't there for Part 1, but you have seen Part 1.
I have seen it. Yeah.
Cool. The three of us were really impressed with Part 1. We thought the animation was great, thought the voice acting was great, everyone was hooked on the story. Even those of us who had read the comics, we couldn't really remember much of what happened because it had been too long. Still really enjoyed the movie. And now we're on to Part 2.
It was intriguing, the first part. It's like, what's going to happen next and that sort of thing, even though you say it's been a while since you read the comic even. So.
It kept seeing the mystery was engaging. I thought, like I said, I think Titus Welliver as Carmine Falcone was incredible in it. Blake, what were you've seen more recently than the rest of us. What were your impressions? Because we didn't see you in the previous show.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I thought the animation it was a lot darker in tone than I was expecting. I must admit.
Yes.
I thought everyone turned in quite good, like voice acting roles in it. As I say, I agree with you. Carmine Falcone was really good. Troy Baker just wants to be Mark Hamill, but I think
He is the Aldi Mark Hamill.
on the other side, you know, I can't think of anyone who wants to be Joker not wanting to be a Mark Hamill if they're doing the animated.
He has set the bar.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Yeah, everyone would think it would be Cesar Romero, but no.
He's hard to get hold of these days, unfortunately.
Ouija board, apparently.
Yeah, again, not great for audio. Look, the Joker's here. Repeat for 17 minutes. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab the Stanley knife, we're going to slide this open, and we're going to take a look at Batman The Long Halloween Part 2. So join us in a few seconds for our review once we've enjoyed it. See you soon.
See you soon.
Okay. Okay, so we've all just watched Batman The Long Halloween Part 2. Blake, what are your initial impressions? I'll go to you first because you always complain I always go to you last.
Yeah, no, I actually thought it was quite enjoyable. Still carried on a quite nice dark thing, feel through it all. Had a good, I thought it wrapped up the story quite well. A couple of bits felt a little bit irrelevant, like there's a bit fairly early on where it felt like Poison Ivy turns up and it felt a little bit crowbarred.
That I don't know if it felt crowbarred, that felt kind of skipped over to me because Poison Ivy just kind of appeared at the end of the first movie and then suddenly she's in control of Wayne Manor.
Yeah, she's been working away.
Yeah,
I must admit I'd even forgotten that she turned up at the end of the first one. I saw it more recently.
Yeah, okay. Alright, show off. Dave, what do you think?
We said it could have used a recap.
Yes.
Just refresh it. Or
Could it have been one movie?
Double box set maybe.
Yeah.
Would be better than a release. Was that a month, 2 months apart?
Yeah.
I
Bit long.
do notice they tend to do that where they will release two things and then later release it as a thing because they previously they released I believe it was the Death of Superman and then obviously the Return of the
Dark Knight Returns like that as well. So it's
they
quite
might
on
have
the
done-
story.
Yeah, because they did the Doomsday story and then obviously they did the one with the other Superman.
Okay, yeah.
And then they actually put both. They did release them both together as one thing.
Intriguing. I've got an Amazon voucher to spend. Ian, what did you think?
I think it was good. Pretty dark, and equally as good as the first episode. I think I got the glimpse of the actual plot line at the end. I kind of guessed who the killer was. But obviously we won't say who it is.
No,
That's what I think I had a guess and I thought, oh no, it can't be, and then it was right.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
right, that kind of works.
Talk myself out of it.
Batman obviously keeps getting it wrong and then gets it right.
Yeah. I actually thought Gordon was awesome.
Yes.
People forget how hard Gordon is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good character. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought the animation was superb. I thought the fight scenes were brilliant. Even ones that were shoehorned in.
Yeah, there was one fight scene where you think, where have they all come from?
Yeah. It's just we'll stick a Royal Rumble in the middle of this movie just to give you the attention.
I like the animation anyway. It's a shot right at the start, and it made me think of Mike Mignola.
Yes.
So I thought, oh, hang on, that's another reason why I like this, because the animation, the style reminded me of Mike Mignola. So
yeah, there was a nice anime type panning shot where they were talking, and then as the camera panned around, the shadow of the trees changed on their faces, and that's a nice little touch. Really.
I thought the soundtrack was superb.
Yes.
It was a really, it's where I go off on the soundtrack discussion. I thought it was a really interesting mix of kind of the noir strings you associate with certainly like the Batman animated TV show, but there was almost like this kind of synthwave keyboard underpinning all of it as well, which kind of made it both feel kind of like 80s at the time as original release, but also made it feel modern as well. I really liked that. Thought voice cast was, I thought Titus Welliver was superb as Carmine Falcone again.
Just pretty good. Yeah.
Would you any particular outstanding castings?
No, I again agree. Carmine Falcone carried on being absolutely astonishing throughout. I actually quite liked Selena. I don't think she was actually.
She got
I
a
think she
fair
was underrated,
bit of
really.
covering in the actual story, didn't she?
Yes, yeah. I'll be intrigued to see if they do Dark Victory, which was the sort of sequel they wrote after. It was the same creative team continuing the story. Like you wouldn't call it a direct sequel, but there's a few notes that kind of carry over from Long Halloween, so I'll be intrigued to see if they do Dark Victory. But I thought the pacing was superb, the production was superb. There's any complaints I've got about it, like you said, a couple of bits felt shoehorned in for the sake of making it possibly a better movie was the intention, but I don't know it necessarily landed it.
We need an exciting bit.
Yeah, and I was perfectly happy with it being a very detective Batman focused story.
Yeah, I thought the way they were going
I
for
think
it.
it was a little bit disjointed at the start. It was like with a recap that probably would have brought it
The
back
recap
in.
would have been useful, actually.
Yeah. What did we think of Scarecrow's horse?
I understood that for some reason there was a horse there and he escaped it, but then keeping it, I didn't quite get that.
It's probably following him.
Yeah.
He's made of straw.
That's true.
It's a snack.
I still want to know why Arkham Asylum has a stable.
Well, for
I mean, unless it was next to the police yard and the police.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Maybe.
I suppose the police do have horses, but
Well,
it
it
felt like.
implied it was a police horse, so you just said that the like
The Arkham horse.
The Arkham horse.
Yeah, the Arkham horse.
I want to question police horse, but at the same time, like, in the DC universe, I'm aware that Detective Chimp is a thing.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
Okay, so Batman Long Halloween Part 2, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, I liked it.
Thumbs
Love
up.
it, thumbs up in there as well. Yeah. Okay, so Batman The Long Halloween Part 2 is available now on Blu-ray, DVD, and from all good digital movie. What's the right term? Digital movie platform, I suppose. Digital movie retailers. iTunes, other services are available. That'll cover us. Endorsed by Bring On The Bad Guys as well. So this has been Bring On The Bad Guys, which is normally a superhero films tabletop gaming show, but we took a few moments out to just make this a superhero movie themed show. If you'd like to see us do more of those, then please jot something down in the comments or tweet at us or message us on Instagram, which you can do at Bring On The Bad Guys. This has been a show for Emotionally 14. What's Emotionally 14? It's a website containing all the things you love, like Batman, animated cartoons, inexplicable horses, and all the things you love can be found at emotionally14.com, and you can follow them on all social media channels at emotionally14. Special thank you to our friends at There Will Be Games for helping us promote this show. You can find them at therewillbe.games and on all social media channels at There Will Be Games. If you'd like to follow me, you can find me on all social media channels at RealBradHB. Ian, where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram, a great old one.
Dave, where can people find you?
Find me on Instagram at DaveDCLXVI and on Instagram and Facebook under Milton 100 Wargames Club and Broadside Game Show.
Hey, Blake, where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook or you can find me on Instagram at Hardy Appreciator.
If you can be bothered.
If you can be bothered.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll be back soon with some more superhero related bollocks.
Things.
Bye.
Peace!